Hello, my fellow Transformers fans. Today I have here the Transformers Masterpiece movie series Transformers Autobot Jazz, MPM-9. Masterpiece Jazz, I didn't end up getting, I don't have a Studio Series version of him. And here, this really sold me on him when I got him all those years ago. He can't detach, and he is compatible with the Masterpiece Megatron, which I do have, and I've done a video on that. So go check that out. So really excited about that. So that's how I'm pretty much going to display him. Megatron just hold him in his hands, ripping him open. Anywho, let's go ahead, take him out of the packaging, and we'll go ahead to check him out. Alrighty, here we have Masterpiece Jazz out of his packaging. He does come with a few accessories. For one, he comes with his spine, his weapon, and then Sam Witwicky with the cube holding on to that, so we can go ahead and shove it into Megatron. First thing's just getting ahead with weapon storage for these while he is in vehicle mode. You want to put them together like that, and then under the blaster here, there's a little slot there, which you're going to go to the back of the spoiler, and just gonna put that on. Well, kind of tricky, but just going to ahead and slide that on there, just like that. And that looks, and there's your weird weapon. Unfortunately, you cannot sit inside. You can go on top like this, and then he can go, and Jazz can take him to Megatron, to where he will die. Okay, let's go ahead and take those off. Put those to the side for now. So taking a look at the car itself, it is pretty nice. Really good looking car. I will say that. I don't know what type of car. All I know is that it's a Pontiac something or other. Looks pretty cool. One thing, you see no license plates on him. Right? He doesn't have a license plate there. Yet he has one under him, because that's trying to be the back bumper for whatever reason. Because movies and to toys, they don't always transition that well. Other than the obvious kibble you can see in the inside here, it's all pretty good, well compact. Okay, so getting on to transforming this guy into his robot mode. First off, we're going to go to the back here and just unhook or detach the back section. Alright. Now doing this can be a little bit tricky. I'll just take the doors off. There we go, that's one side. There's the other. Okay, so those are now off and disconnected. Go ahead and bring this piece up. I'll block that for now. And then now to the front. I want to take this off. Attach to that. I always feel like I'm going to break this and don't want to because it's a masterpiece. Alright, so that's that now. So we're going to take this, bring that down a little bit so we can work on the legs. So first off, we want to take the back part there. I want to slide that in. For the moment, the leg can come down. These are going to come down. This piece, so the wheel, so this is going to come down, the wheel is going to go in, this is going to come up, and it's going to peg into this little peg is going to go into that hole there, So you just gotta wiggle that in, like so. And then bring it back. Okay, then the foot, rest of this is gonna go back. That's pretty much that, so do the same other side. That goes over this. Now this goes in. There we go. That goes in. Bring it back. Okay, legs are a little bit tricky to get correct, I suppose. I'm having a little bit of a tough time with them, but anywho, let's get on with it. All right, so moving on to his top part here, we're going to take the spine bit, this piece, extend that. We're going to have then I'm going to take the top part, bring that down. This is going to rotate. Then you're going to push down the hood, make sure the hood kind of clicks into place down there. Then this is going to come up, move the arms forward. You want to rotate. Okay. So to rotate it, it's easier if you take these pieces and just bring them back. Then rotate it. There we go. Rotate that over, and then that's gonna all go down. Okay. So arms. So this piece is going to come forward a bit. These pieces go forward, and then these are going to go in under that, like there. Okay, so his arms, this piece is going to come up, over the wheel, again like that, and this piece is going to come up and over, and rotate like that, and then again, it can be a little bit tricky, but there we go. And then this goes kind of into there, and then that is one arm, so do the same with the other side. Door goes up, this whole piece goes kind of up and on an angle and over, and this just goes kind of in there. That would be the other arm. Almost done. Oh yeah, this goes up and that comes down. For his legs, that's one part I forgot. That goes up and then down. So he has that wider stance. Okay. Okay, that's the part I missed about the legs. That's what I missed. Okay. Okay. And then for his head, these things are going to come out. This is going to lift up, reveal his head, come back down, and there's that. This thing, that thing there, that goes up. these come out like that. This goes over, and that's the back section. So there's Jazz's head version 1. If you do want, his top of the head comes up like that. Goes up, and you can see this little piece in here. Want to bring that out. Go down there, and then he has his little visor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's your Autobot Jazz, essentially. Looking pretty cool. Now if you want to, I did everything the best I could. I don't think it's 100% accurate, but I tried to follow it best as I could, and that was just off of memory that time there. Also for his weapons, we can take his blaster thing here, and, you know, just stick his hand into it, which, you know, that's cool. Or, you know, put it down for, you know, a shield. Gun and everything. Oh, I guess it's upside down there, isn't it? So it'll rotate. There we go. So there's that. That's pretty much the box art, right? I think I did an okay job at that. Then there's the scale with Sam. Now, what more you can do with him in robot mode? Let's take that piece out. I think we can just, you know, go ahead, kind of wiggle his torso, and I mean, don't really want to do that, but yeah, we can take his legs off. Now, why would we want to take his legs off? You might ask. So, we could recreate that movie scene with Megatron here. To where we take his spine, insert that, I think, or is it on the other side? I'm not entirely sure which side it's supposed to be on. These pegs really mess me up. Anywho, so his spine, and then we can have Megatron kind of sort of hold him like that there. Looks like he's going to, kind of looks like he might eat him. I don't know. There's that, and you can't really, I've tried, he can't really hold the legs. Best you can do, you know, sit the legs on top of there, but he has trouble holding the legs just because of how, I guess, slightly, forgot that there's like these spikes on the back here. You can take those, and then they go like that. Forgot about that. That's, okay. I don't know, kind of hard to hold the legs. I don't know to say properly, but you can, I can try to, I don't know. Anyone tips of how I can have Megatron hold the legs to where it looks like he's ripping him apart? Because even that's a slight challenge. Arm. Up there we go. So there's that. Because I wanted to position him on my shelf where he is ripping Jazz in half. The other side, I have to change his stance too, but the other side is like, I don't exactly remember which hands he was in, if they were reversed, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think, when in positioning him. Anywho. Right, it's just, this would be tricky. There you go. It's kind of dangling like that. Okay, so there we go. There's Megatron ripping apart our Jazz. Just like that. I guess put this blaster on. Just for all the accessories. Don't drop him, don't drop him. There you go. Okay. There we go. That's everything. Sam is running away. Either from or to our Megatron to help out Jazz. Well, not. We can't really help Jazz nowadays. His spinal column is exposed and he's dead. The saddest moment of the movie, in my opinion, because Jazz is one of my favorites. This is the first thing I've seen him in, so that was heartbreaking. I really like Jazz. Anywho, so that's his inclusion with Megatron there. So now getting back to Jazz and turning him back into a car. So first off, let's take his head. Well, first let's open his head up, fold that back down, and down, close his cranium, and then if I can move the piece. Move the piece, lift that up, head goes in, then these things go back over, and for the door, so this, that goes around, this comes down, this has to position itself like that, kind of like that, and then this goes to the door to extend, and then that would leave that up for now just so it's easier for rotating him. So undo all the hand stuff, arm, doors, come down. It's a little bit, you're trying to do one thing and then other pieces are loose, so they're moving everywhere, and I really hate that. Okay. All right, there we go. I was struggling with this door a little bit, but I got that there. Okay. So let's go ahead and detach from the lower. This, there we go. Detach. This is going to. These are going to come out. Going to come out, and then this is going to come up, so we can, because the hood fits under there, so it's going to do that. Rotate. Try to rotate. There we go. So then this goes back onto there, and then we'll rotate that over again, and then this goes under there, more or less. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Just keep all this up for now. So that goes in like there. Moving on to the legs. Okay. So let's take this piece, unhook that, do that. This comes up. Comes up, this goes forward, this whole, oh yeah, these spike things, they come back up and down like that. The legs go further in, there we go, those go closed, and then those like that, and these, then that goes in, this is down, that comes over. move this down. Move this down. Kind of fit the door into place. This piece keeps popping out. All right, so getting all of his, the doors and legs and everything to fit together, that's a little bit of a pain, but just requires a little bit of patience, I suppose. Okay, let's just put away the other leg. So this comes up and down. This comes up. The wheel goes forward. This goes in. That goes in all the way there. More or less, that goes in. This goes around. There we go, around that. This comes down. Again, getting everything to line up will take a minute. Okay, let me bring this piece. Easier if this was down. Oh yeah, because the legs have to be open for this to go in. This up. These guys go in. This goes back around. Now we're kind of folding this piece upwards. Down. Not fully in. But so it can go in. So the top, because some of the top, there we go. There we go, that's in. So bring that down. Let's push all this in. Okay, after struggling, it's a struggle to get everything perfectly into place. But after a while, I did the best I could for the moment. So there we have Jazz. I'll back up in his car mode, more or less. Not everything is clicking into place or as smooth as it could be, but whatever for now. That's that. Alright, so that is my here little. If you bear with me, this is belong comment down waffles, so I know you've actually gone this far, and I will appreciate that. Yeah, so if you did enjoy this here video on the Transformers movie masterpiece, Autobot Jazz, please indeed leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know if you got this masterpiece figure, if you enjoy him, how much of a pain you kind of find him to transform, back and forth. How do you have him displayed? Car mode, regular robot mode, having the masterpiece Megatron hold him like I kind of want to do, but I'm kind of rethinking that. Yeah, please make sure you are subscribed and turn that there bell notification on so you do know when my next video goes up. Till next time, my fellow Transformers fans, have fun collecting, transforming, all that fun stuff. Till next time, sayonara.